I'm Dr. Debra Luftman. I'm a dermatologist, and I have a real interest in holistic skincare, looking at taking care of your skin both inside and out. And we both work with Simple Advisory Board, which really looks at a holistic way of taking care of skin. And I'll take it to Ellie.
I'm Ellie Krieger. I'm a registered dietitian and a Food Network show host and cookbook author. My latest book is called Weeknight Wonders.
Awesome. Well, my first question would be, do you have, obviously we're going into the holidays and there's all kinds of sweets and things like that. If you were to say there's one thing to steer clear of, what would that be?
You know, from a food point of view, I think it's really important not to feel like there's a never food. I think it's, in my book, literally in my book, there's usually, sometimes, and rarely. And so I think around the holidays, we really are surrounded by a lot of rarelies. We're surrounded by a lot of sugar and saturated butter and cream and all of this. My trick is really to pick one. Pick one thing every day, no matter how off the charts decadent it is. Choose one thing to have a portion, and sit down and savor every bite. And then move on from there and fill the rest of your day with more healthful options. But this way you won't feel deprived. You can have your grandma's favorite cookies, but you're not overdoing it, and I think really that's the point. But really what's incredible is that there are so many holiday foods, and I mean we can start off kind of with the sweets if you want, because I have an example of something that's really decadent but also better for you and also great for your skin, and that's what Dr. Luftman and I, as part of this Simple Skincare Advisory Board, where we really focus on this holistic way of approaching skincare. And so what you eat can really make a difference. So this, for example, 3 ingredients. It's these amazing dark chocolate almond cherry clusters. And all you do is melt the chocolate, and dark chocolate specifically, and then you just toss in some toasted almonds and some dried cherries, and then you make these clusters. You put it on some wax paper to set, and you have this gorgeous, decadent dessert. I love to wrap them up as gifts, and people love them. And they're pretty healthy ingredients, full of antioxidants that are good for your skin. So Dr. Luftman can elaborate a little bit more on exactly which way they're good for your skin.
So the dark chocolate in particular, you want to look for dark chocolate because that has that really strong antioxidant, which is great in preventing wrinkles, repairing the skin. The almonds have vitamin E. We know that's great for skin as well. And then you've got the cherries, which also is an anti-inflammatory ingredient. So, you know, it's sweet, it's delicious, but at the same time, it's helping your skin. You know, during these winter months, we are getting dehydrated, and not only are we getting dehydrated from the inside, but also on the outside. And as a dermatologist, I'd be remiss in not talking about what we can do to put on our skin to improve the hydration. And it's difficult to find that right moisturizer. I have found it this winter, and that would be Simple's Replenishing Rich Moisturizer. And the reason I like that one is that it immediately doubles the hydration in the skin, and you can apply it all day just to keep that moisture into the skin. There's also various foods that increase hydration, and Ellie has an amazing recipe for a soup that does just that.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we often think about hydrating as just what we drink, but there's so many water-rich foods that contribute to our hydration, and soup is one of them, especially in the winter. And this soup is a curried pumpkin tomato soup that is so easy to make. It's literally less than 30 minutes, and it has it's made with canned pumpkin, low-sodium canned tomatoes, some ginger, garlic, curry powder, and some chicken broth, or you can use vegetable broth if you want to keep it vegetarian. And it literally, you know, takes less than 30 minutes, and the pumpkin and the tomato really target the skin. And in terms of hydration, again, you're getting that fluid by having the soup. But pumpkin and tomato, Dr. Luftman can explain how those work to help the skin.
Well, pumpkin has vitamin A and C. It also is an antioxidant. The tomatoes have lycopene, which also is really great as an anti-inflammatory and anti-wrinkle. And the other thing that's really important to think about is that all these ingredients are really affordable, as well as the skincare, which is a drugstore brand. So anyone can be available to get any of these products and put them together.
Exactly. And these recipes, by the way, can be found on Pinterest.com/simple skincare.
Nice. Yeah, I live in New Mexico, so I'm very familiar with the dry
Oh yeah,
winter air.
really dehydrating.
Yeah, definitely. Not even just on your face, but on your whole body, really. And is there anything that you recommend, like the skincare cream you were talking about? Is that just a facial cream, or is it?
It's great. It's great. What I do personally is when I wash my face, I leave a little water on my skin. I apply the moisturizer on right after, and that locks it in and makes it like a water sandwich. And then I bring it down to my neck and my décolleté, and then at the end I just put it on my hands, and it does a great job.
Okay. Does Simple have body lotion too, or is it just facial?
Just face products.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. But the recipes that you're mentioning is good for more than just your face. It's general hydration, right?
You know what? It's good for every cell in your body, and that's the great thing. I mean, the thing about your skin is it's the one organ that you really see, but it's a reflection of every organ in your body. So you can enjoy it and feel good for it.
Great. And then one question that I did have, we're talking about the during the holiday season stuff. Is there something that you would recommend after the holidays in terms of like cleanse type stuff or anything like that you recommend?
You know what? I think a soup like this is perfect for that, and a kale salad, for example. I mean, I think we should always be working to help our body cleanse itself, and that's something that we can always do. I don't really believe in any kind of extremes, so food like this is great for all year round. So I guess we have to get going now, but it's great to talk with you, and thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.